Good afternoon once again. It's again kind of showcase Northeast. We have three tourism ministers from three states of Northeast, all important states. And special thanks to Mr. Shira, because today there is an infrastructure conclave going on in Meghalaya. Still he came over to attend our conclave. I'll start with you. So you have agriculture, fisheries and tourism, all three ministries. So does it help you in building a tourism roadmap? Because these three departments are also interconnected and in some way help the tourists to build an tourism infrastructure in the state?
In order to make you fully understand about Meghalaya tourism development, I would like to tell you briefly how it started.
Okay.
Meghalaya is blessed with many beautiful landscape, and Meghalaya has unique things, say like wettest place on earth. And Meghalaya has this living root bridge, which is never found in the other parts of the world. In spite of this, due to lack of communication and many other factors, Meghalaya have not been developed as one of the most sought after tourist destinations in the Northeast. However, right from 2018, when the present government took over the charge, reign of the government, we have embarked upon a big tourism programs. We have already constructed two five-star hotels, and we have already developed, say, 120 numbers of tourist destinations. And we have embarked another programs, big programs like organizing the festivals. Traditionally, we have many festivals like this wedding club, like this Nongkrem dance, like Wangala festivals. And besides this, we have also organized this cherry blossom festivals, to where we invite the global artists to perform their music, which attract many tourists from other parts of the country. And we have 100 drum Surgala in Garo Hills also. That also our traditional, and it attracts many tourists from the different parts of the country and from abroad. And we have Megong Festival also. In Megong Festival we have a story. See, our forefathers do not know the months in the season. But when this Megong tree start flowering, then our forefathers come to know that winter already started. So it has a significance. So this festival also we organize, and we invite the global artists also to perform along with the local artists, in order to exploit the latent potentials of our youth. Our Chief Minister has embarked upon a program to exploit those latent powers by encouraging them to organize the music. So also these local music also participate in these festivals, and they perform in many other festivals like these literary festivals, culinary festivals, etc.
I think Meghalaya also has a video to showcase. Do we have the video? I think there is a lag. I'll come to Mr. Sona. Uh, if I'm not wrong, 2023-24, Arunachal crossed a million tourist footfall. Okay, the video has started. Mr. Sona, if I'm not wrong, Arunachal had a footfall of around a million in 2023 and 24. So the footfall has never been an issue for Arunachal. But now that the private sector players, who also happens to be now part of the government, uh, and others in the previous panel, they have raised this issue that the government or the administration, they need to regulate the footfall in Northeast uh, to, to, co- uh, to protect the environment also and to have a balance of ecology. So Arunachal government, in your tourism policy, are you focusing on this? How to regulate now footfalls?
Thank you. When we talk about regulating the footfall, I would say it's a double-edged sword. Because when we want to have a niche tourism, then we need to have that kind of infrastructure where we just cater the niche, sector. And Mr. Ming was also talking about, we need to have, something for everyone. And when we say that we want everyone to come in at the same time, the challenge is how do we regulate them, and sensitize them. And I saw that your theme for today's discussion was, perfecting the art of Atithi Devo Bhava. So Arunachal, not only Arunachal, the tribal society as such, I think we have been taught about, how to, develop that sense of respect for the, guests from right from the childhood. So it's open in the tribal culture. So the issue here is, when we talk about the northeastern states, with respect to the tourism has come in very late, but now it's picking up in a very high speed. So we need to, like you said, how do we regulate the footfall? It's just not about the regulating the footfall, but it's about sensitizing them, when they, like my friend Okain was also talking about, we creating an advisory for the visitors and our people who also visit outside. So, if you want to regulate the footfall, maybe in times to come, we might lose, the tourism industries and the revenue also, and local people who are dependent on tourism. So I said like it's a double-edged sword. We need to be very careful when we treat on that part, about regulating the footfall in the state.
Is there a cultural issue also, because the way northeastern people are and many of the tourists from other states of India, uh, language, Arunachal, the language is not that much of an issue, but the way hospitality is seen in other parts and in the northeast, do you see a cultural difference, and there is a need to widely actually sensitize the incoming tourists?
Yeah, obviously, because like we said, when we get a lot of tourists coming into the state, and again, I would like reiterate the statement given by my friend. many tourists come in there, look, they're very insensible. Maybe I don't know what is the kind of things going into the back of mind. They come there, they don't respect the tribal culture, and they want to do the way they want to do it. So obviously the advisories for the incoming and outbound also from our place also who goes outside, and it's a very important to create an advisory, because I was talking about this thing with the other stakeholders in the state also, because they also face a lot of issues, because there are a lot of insensible tourists comes in. Recently also in my village, what happened, a couple of tourists came, and I don't want to name the state. They came, they stayed there, and they left the the homestay. They locked the homestays and they left, but they were caught on the way. That's a different story. So these are the insensible kind of behavior which comes in. So this is a matter of concern, but just because we face some isolated cases like this, we cannot brand everyone like that. But by and large, I feel that our Indian tourists also get very sensible enough, and they try to understand the local cultures. We as a travel people are very accommodative when it comes to the guests coming from outside. We go our way to kind of accommodate them, show our hospitality to them. And this is helping us a lot in, kind of developing the tourism in the state. And I think it's the same with other northeastern state also.
Mr. Bhutia, Sikkim, it's a kind of a pioneer in promoting homestays, particularly in Northeast. And how do you tackle this issue? Because community participation in Sikkim, the local community participation in promoting tourism is very high compared to other northeastern states. So how are you tackling this issue that all the private party players raise, that regulating footfalls, or maybe educating the incoming tourists about northeastern culture?
Basically, in Sikkim, so we are, as you have rightly said, we are pioneering in rural homestays. So whatever hospitality, I mean the Atithi Devo Bhava, it starts right from rural tourism only, because we are like this hospitality thing is inborn quality. So we don't need any skilled, trained skill or some other training to be required for us. So in this field we are quite special. So that's why we are quite popular in this destination. So regarding the restrictions, you mean the corporate clients too?
I'm talking of when the number of tourists go
Yes.
high
Footfall.
up, then as Mr. Sona mentioned about
Yes.
insensitive behavior, not following local protocols, demanding things which are not fair. So that kind of stuff, is Sikkim facing that kind of behavior, the ugly Indian tourist behavior?
Not exactly. Till the date, we haven't faced such kind of that attitude or that whatever that the bad attitude or whatever. But in that case, we are the government of Sikkim. We have got a program called Sikkim Inspires. Especially, we engage all unemployed youth and women to build their skill and the capacity building and skill development programs. So during this course of time, so we also train our youth as a volunteer to at least aware those tourists in advance. So do's and don'ts to maintain the sanctity of the culture of the Sikkimis, and what kind of food and what kind of activities are allowed to do. These things are briefed before they check in. So there are some do's and don'ts during the time of check-in of the guest.
So I believe community participation, increased
of
community participation could be a solution in that direction.
Right.
Mr. Shira, short question. what is the one unique place or an experience in Meghalaya that you would like the tourists to experience when they come to Meghalaya? The one thing that you think that they can experience only in Meghalaya?
We have the wettest place on earth at Cherrapunji. And Cherrapunji has many beautiful waterfalls also. So I would like to invite most of the tourists to experience Meghalaya at Cherrapunji. Now, we will be developing further to Cherrapunji. Very recently, we have received the sanction from the donor ministry amounting to 250 crores to develop this traditional center at Saichofen at Cherrapunji. We have planned to develop this Musmai Mamlu cave and river banks of the Shala River to develop. So we have many tourist destinations there itself in one place. One advantage of our in Meghalaya is this. So we have other tourist destinations also nearby. So if you visit one place, you can visit another place also very easily, 2-3 places at a time. But in other parts, if we go to visit one tourist destination to another tourist destination, we have to go a long way. But in Meghalaya, it is not so. Very close by, we have another tourist destination.
Connectivity is really good in Meghalaya, I must say. I believe we have 2 more videos, one from Sikkim and one from Arunachal Pradesh. Could we play this? Are we ready with the videos? Yeah, this is Sikkim.
क्या आपको याद है वो सुबह की ठंडी बयार, जब सूरज पहली किरणें बिखेरता है और तितलियां फूलों से मीठी बातें करने लगती हैं। यहाँ पहाड़ों की गोद में एक छोटी सी जन्नत है, जहाँ धुंध लहराती है और प्रार्थना पताकाएं हवाओं संग नाचती हैं, जहाँ सुबह सुबह चिड़ियों का संगीत गूंजता है और रसोई से ताजे पकवानों की सौंधी खुशबू आती है। क्या आपने कभी खेतों से अपने हाथों से सब्जियां तोड़ी हैं? या बांस की बनी टोकरियां बुनते देखा है? क्या आपको याद है गाय का ताजा दूध निकालना या नन्हे खरगोशों, बकरियों के बच्चों और प्यारे मेमनों को गोद में उठाना? यहाँ गांव की पगडंडियां आपको कहानियां सुनाएंगी, जहां हर मोड़ पर किसी बुजुर्ग की मुस्कान मिलेगी। आप तीरंदाजी में हाथ आजमा सकते हैं या ऊंचे झरनों तक रोमांचक सफर कर सकते हैं। शाम को गर्म ऊनी चादरों में लिपटे आप चख सकते हैं लोकल वाइन की मिठास, देख सकते हैं पारंपरिक नृत्य की लय, जहां हर ताल में बीते कल की यादें गूंजती हैं। सिक्किम के इस गांव में सिर्फ घूमने नहीं, जीने का सलीका सीखने आइए। अपनी थकान यहाँ की नदियों में बहा दीजिए और अपने दिल को पहाड़ों की नीरवता में विश्राम करने दीजिए। तो बताइए, कब आ रहे हैं? हमारा गांव, हमारा घर आपका इंतजार कर रहा है। सिक्किम का ग्रामीण जीवन आपका स्वागत करता है।
Can we play the Arunachal video also? I don't know who made the Arunachal video, but I know a woman for sure who actually did a solo travel in Arunachal, doing exactly almost all the things that has been shown in the video. So it's not just a promotional video, it can be experienced. But before I let you go, one small answer from both of you, Mr. Sona and Mr. Bhutia. One recommended place or experience from Arunachal, short in 30 seconds.
I won't do justice if I just name one. Arunachal, the problem is, problem of plenty.
I agree.
I would not say that.
I agree. Mr. Bhutia.
Kaushik ji, it's quite difficult to say because all the places in Sikkim are very beautiful. So especially in adventure sector, and the famous international destination Zongri Gochala track is one of the best one. And if you want to experience yesterday only I have, I think, aware of the house, that the high elevation skywalk and the ropeway is again a wonderful, magnificent thing to be seen.
Can't dispute.
Thank you.
Can't dispute.
And just say the video which was just played here is just only one destination.
Anini.
So we have, Anini.
Yes, I know.
So we have that kind of destinations, all across the state.
I can vouch for that. Thank you so much for being here. It was wonderful having you all here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.